Welcome back. I want to make some points here. Harry was always using hackers. For example, Miss Scobie is a hacker. Christopher Boozy, he does the same thing. But at the same time, he is accusing newspapers of invading his privacy. Now, on top of all of this, you have this guy, this goofball, who accused his own sister-in-law being a racist, and then at the same time he exposed or made public some conversation he had with his brother Prince William. So why is he now furious at those newspapers when he himself used to invade people's privacy, call people with names, and accuse them of being racist? This is a person who should not be trusted. Can you trust him when he will come in front of camera and whine about what happened years ago? I don't think I will trust him, but this is exactly what he wants us to believe. Now, we also have seen Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. They care for other people and they play the victim card all the time. Oh, nobody asked me if I was okay, for example, Meghan said to an interviewer. But what about situation like where the African people are suffering? I mean, you don't talk about them. You don't ask them if they're okay. You don't ask your husband to ask them if they're okay. That's not something Meghan does. It is all about me, me, me. I'm the victim. And then when Harry goes up on stage, he doesn't even talk about those people who are being raped and tortured in Africa, the backup people. So this whole scene is a setup, and they are trying so desperate to control the narrative, yet it is backfiring. So when Meghan talks about why people are unnecessarily or unfairly criticizing her brand, well, Meghan, it is not the brand people are criticizing. It is you that people are criticizing. It is you who is coming across as a pathetic loser and a duplicitous person. Now, obviously, when they came to the Tillman Awards, they did not come on the same vehicle, according to many reports. And this is becoming very much of a truth, because take a look at some of the positions when they took picture together. For example, this one, you see Harry is pulling away from Meghan Markle. They were faking the whole love story thing for a very long time. We knew it for the sake of Netflix, and every time you see they are on Netflix camera, they kiss each other. But that is not the case when they are off camera. And not only that, I mean, Harry has emasculated himself so much. Now he bows down to his wife. I mean, she has to put her hand on him like this one. And I mean, this is so pathetic. These are two losers who are not actually in a romantic relationship, but in a symbiotic relationship. And there should not be any doubt. Both of them got stuck with each other. They cannot leave each other for the very reason that they will lose financially. They will lose financially big time. And with that will also come the PR effect, right? And when we talk about victim card that they play, especially Harry in this case, we see them using, not that they are talking about how other people did not take care of them, but they also talk about their parents. Even though you might be surprised that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, they hate their parents, but at the same time, I mean, Doria is Meghan's mom, staying with her, but for a purpose, for financial gain, because it is very convenient. But for Harry, everything and everyone is usable. Okay, I'm not questioning he loves his mother or not, Princess Diana, but he does use Diana for his own benefit. So, for example, when he took the award, he did mention that the bond between a son and, his mother is eternal bond, quote unquote. So, yeah, playing the Diana card when you need her, Harry, is something so cliche now. We all know this is what you will be doing. And of course, now he's also playing the card of helping the veteran, the veteran card. This is what it is all about, the veteran card. Now, this is the new card. So every time he wants to receive an award or buy something, like an award or, being shown in a, gathering, his main excuse or the thing that he uses is the veteran. I'm helping the veteran. I'm making their life better. They're benefiting from me. Nobody talks about them, except me. I should deserve the award. So the veteran card should be taken away from Harry by the monarchy. The monarchy should take some step to stop this nonsense and give Mike Tyndall and make him the head of the Invictus game. But that is something we will see if the monarchy will do. But of course, with all of this comes the fraud thing, because he's a fraud. I mean, he's using the veterans. He's using his mom, Princess Diana, as a victim card. And so he is a fraud. So when we hear Meghan Markle calling herself on camera as a fraud, I'm a fraud, this is something we also have to keep in mind, that this guy, there is another fraud, and that fraud is this guy, her husband, very close to her, in terms of competing, who is worse than the others. And whoever photoshopped it, I think they did a very good job and nailed it. This is what it can all be summed up with for Harry, that he is a fraud. Of course, we know that. But when we talk about, people scamming other people, we also talk about how they even change and hate sometimes their skin color. Because think about this. Meghan doesn't like to be called a black woman until she thought, well, this is going to be actually good for me if I'm a black woman. Her whole life, she had so many relationships, and all of these relationships were with white men. And now she is married with Harry, and well, I need to play the race card because it's going to be something financially, motivating. So I'm going to be calling myself black. But she does change that time to time, when especially going for a event or somewhere where people will see, she loves to be coming across as white. And this is why we have seen she is wearing a lot of makeups and whatnot to make herself look white, not black, because this is convenient. Making herself look white is more convenient in some events, some parties. And with that also comes with this other miserable person, Serena Williams. Take a look at her blonde hair. I mean, why are you doing this, Serena? Are you not happy? Are you not proud of your heritage and your color? That is something questionable. But you don't ask them these questions, because otherwise they will call you a racist. So be careful. Don't do that. But of course, when they came on a separate vehicle to the event and left on a separate vehicle, we have also seen their struggle, and it was very much on display that Meghan and Harry, they were not united. They were not knowing what to do, in the event. For example, Meghan Markle was not sure if she should go with Harry on stage or Harry should take her. I think, it is fair to say if Harry truly loved her, he would have asked Meghan to join him on stage. But of course, he doesn't love her that way. I mean, maybe he used to love her that way, but not anymore. As I said, this is now a symbiotic relationship. And on top of all of this, he knows this obnoxious, this bratty woman is gonna be making all the attempts to be seen with Harry on stage. This is why you see pictures like this. She's holding on to her dear life when Harry was going on stage all by himself and did not ask him to join. Very, very pathetic. This is a moment of a true PR stunt that went wrong with Meghan Markle. And I mean, I don't know. I can go on and on and on. Tanya, thank you so much, Tanya, for your comment. Eva, Virginia, thank you guys for all your comments. Leo the Lion, I really appreciate it. If you have any more, Lane, thank you, Lane. Shane, leave a comment in the comment section below. But what I'm trying to get you here is that the marriage, it is going to be almost the end of it. We are seeing the end of the tunnel.